A year ago, we took a trip, and I realized I was living wrong.
Peach tree, let's see. These hoes is decent, they're nice video.
My fiance and I moved on a 5-acre. Any of that, doing anything with animals, growing food, building stuff, just do it. And watch us.
Alrighty, get from under there, girl.
What's up?
Hey, future us. It is January 11th, 2023. Yes, 2023. Today is the beginning of our video diaries. And today marks 218 days since we changed our lives. We moved across the country. I don't know if it really across the country, but we moved far from where we were at to the country.
New climate.
Yes. And now look. We ain't have this back in Chicago. We ain't have no goats, so he gonna try to eat my hair. We got all types of goats. Well, I don't know all types of goats, but we got goats, okay? As we saw from the previous clips, we've been busy. We've been learning. We've been
Growing. Working hard.
and we plan to keep the ball rolling. We started recording to document our growth together as well as individuals, working through life as well as working towards our goals. Since we are 7 months in, we've been able to create some sort of schedule. So this is us building our legacy. Winston was the first farm animal we got when we moved out here. I'll try to find videos and clips. But he was so much smaller. He's grown to be such a handsome boy. He's grown on us. He used to run from us and faint. He used to faint when we approached him, and now we can rub him. And he tries to fight us, and he'll eat out of our hand, and he'll follow us, and he just, so much progress. So much progress. Oh! Did you see that? You're raising up on me. Come on, Winston. Come on, Winston. You don't want to fight. You want to be buddies. Look. Oh! Be my friend, Winston. Be my friend. So Winston is a pygmy and fainting goat mix. So that was he was our first goat that we got. And then we'll move on to the Kiko goats. So we got 3 Kiko goats. This is one of the brothers. His name is Lil Bro. He was the nicest, the friendliest, hence his name Lil Bro. He would let us rub him, pick him up, all types of things. Ooh. See, he's just a sweet boy. Here is his brother, Sheldon. He came with Little Bro. As you can tell, they do resemble each other a lot. When we first got them, they were so malnourished and they were so skinny, and they were kept in an area with no grass. So we just And then we have their sister, Gazelle. She is a little bit more skittish, so I'm not gonna approach her as I got, or I'm not gonna get as close to her as I got to her brothers. But we're thinking she might be pregnant. She's the only female goat that we have on here, on our homestead, so we're definitely looking for more female goats so we can keep her company. And so the males can leave her alone a bit. And Winston is trying to fight me. He's trying to fight. Winston! On to the other set of brothers, Uguay and Mr. Brown. What kind of goats are they?
Nigerian dwarf goats.
They are Nigerian dwarf goats. They were very skittish when we got them. They still are kind of skittish. They'll come up to us if we have food for them, and they'll let us rub them a bit. But for the most part, they definitely keep their distance. Winston keeps coming to try to fight me. I don't want to fight Winston. And then Mr. Brown, his other brother, look, he's gonna run away. Well, there he goes. And here comes Winston, still trying to fight. Winston, keep the peace, bro. The last set of goats we got, they are not siblings. This person got them all at different times, I believe. So this is Vision. They weren't sure what type of goats they were, so we're gonna wait and see until they get a little bit older. They still are young, but they dehorned all of them. This is Unicorn. He's the chunker of the group. We call him Unicorn because, oh looky, oh what a sweet daddy. Unicorn because he has one horn. He's very friendly as well. He lets us rub him too. Oh, he wants to eat him peace. Tubbs is the youngest of the goats that we have. The reason why we call him Tubbs is because when he got here, he was so small but so fat. He's very skittish. He'll come up to me to see if I have food, but other than that, he'll keep his distance. He's just like most of the other goats. They're coming around though because he used to really, really run and not let us walk behind him or anything. So that is all of our goats. We plan to get more females. We want to get more females, but we'll take any goats. Honestly, oh my gosh, Winston, he's such a bully. A lot of the goats were free, so we take free animals, we rehome animals and give them a better home. So we had the goats in our pasture, but they kept jumping through our neighbor's barbed wire and going on to his pasture, and he didn't appreciate that. We got a text. Yeah, let me stop. No, but they were going on to our neighbor's pasture. He didn't really like that, so we had to lock them up in this back area. So right now, Kyle is building their goat shelter. So since we have a female, right, we separated it so that she can sleep in peace at night and that the males won't mess with her. She can cuddle up with her brothers and be cool on this side. We put hay in there so that they have bedding and they won't poop it up, but right now they're eating it, so we'll see how much there is by the end of tonight. And then I'm going to introduce you while he finishes up because he's trying to finish that before the sun sets. I'm going to take y'all to Emu Hill. So welcome to Emu Hill. There's more emu over here. That's Stanley. That's the OG. I just stepped in Dookie. Wow. Why I wear boots. This is Stanley. We raised Stanley from a little chickadee from 4 days old to now 9 months old. These are rescues. They were in somebody's backyard and they, I guess, didn't have enough time for them, so they were looking for a new home for them. And we got them ASAP. He's trying to bite my lens. This one is Schmidt. You could tell because his hair stands straight up. And this one is Rico Suave. You can tell because his hair is slicked back in the front. They all around the same age. I believe Stanley's a month younger than them. They've gotten so big and they've grown so much. They were very, very, very skittish. We used to not be able to rub them, and now I can pet them. They used to jump up and run. I'll find a video to show you. Stanley. They have half an acre. We recently built this. They were behind the house because they weren't big enough, and we wanted to make sure they could protect themselves a little bit. Now they're on half an acre, and it's a hill.
So we walk down here. We had the goats clearing this, but they found different places along the fence to go under, and that's how they were getting to our neighbor's property. But yes, they have all those.
We plan to continue to clear this ourselves since we can't have the goats here. Need a chainsaw. This is our first time in the country life, so need a lot of tools. Look. And they just walk around back here. We built this fence ourselves out of pallets. Okay, so before my phone dies, I'm gonna go out into the pasture and look for our big animals. We have 3 donkeys and 1 horse. So let's go find them. Speaking of the devil, my boy Hector. This is our first donkey rescue. A little old lady had him and was just running out of time for him. So she was looking to rehome him. Kyle reached out to her. Or she actually reached out to Kyle. She saw his page on Facebook and reached out to him asking if he would take a donkey. It took us 3 days to get him here because he was a fighter. Now he's sassy. He saw I didn't have nothing. He kept it pushing. This is Maria. This is the youngest of our donkey. This is Marciella's baby. She's about 11 months now. Very, very skittish. She doesn't let us pet her. Hector and Marciella let us pet them. She has just started eating out of our hands, so that's a step. And she don't always run when we walk up on her. That's that's Fo, our horse. She's a rescue as well. 15 years old. She's a wild Mustang. So now we're just giving her freedom and a place to stay. Marciella was also very skittish and very uncertain of us, but now as you can see, she's coming to take a nibble out of me and walk off. We take what we can get from these animals. So it's later in the night.
Oh, my bad. I'm cutting music up.
So it's later in the night and we're wrapping up. Kyle's making us dinner. But basically, as you can see, I didn't realize how much I said skittish. But all of our animals, you get the point. All of our animals, when we got them, were scared of us. They were skittish. I said skittish like 100,000 times in this video, babe. Just watching it. But they were scared, and now we're gaining their trust. It takes time and patience, and that's what I'm learning, and it's okay. I got you. So this is day 1 of many, and we're gonna wrap it up because I'm tired. He's tired. I'm hungry. He hungry, and I'm ready to go to bed.
And the food ready.
Peace.